Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Vision Friend. In this video, we will talk about how to create Java project in IntelliJ and how to write first Java program. So let's start. Now first, I will open my IntelliJ IDE. So for that, click onto the start, search for the IntelliJ which you have installed. So IntelliJ Community Edition, we need to open the app. And now as we are opening this IntelliJ first time, so we need to do the setup. So here it is asking for me to import the settings from the Visual Studio Code. As I'm using Visual Studio Code, so that's why I'm able to see this window. If you are not using Visual Studio Code in your machine, then you would not be seeing this particular page. For now, I will click onto the skip import. Then it will show you the welcome window where we need to click onto this new project. Now here, as we want to create a Java project, so from this section, we need to select Java, which is already selected. Now here, first we need to provide the name of the Java project. So here you can give any name. I will give the name as Java tutorial. So capital J-A-V-A tutorial, capital T, and I have written the name into the Pascal case. It is not necessary, but this is the most recommended way to give the name of the Java project. You can also use all small cases separated by hyphen, but as I told, this is the recommended way. So I'm using this Pascal case where first character of each word is capital and there is no space. And from here, you can select the location of the project where you want to keep your Java project. You can click onto this browse button and you can select the desired location where you want to keep your Java project. You can directly give the path here inside this text box. For now, I'm giving the path of the E drive where I've created one tutorials folder. Apart from that, the build system we can select as the IntelliJ, which is already selected. And here we need to select the JDK version. And as previously we have installed JDK 21. So this particular version is automatically selected here. If you have more than one version of JDK, you would be able to see the list under the detected JDKs. You can select the desired JDK. For now, I have this JDK 21 that I would be using. And if there is no JDK installed here, you would be able to see this no JDK option. So either as previously we have installed the JDK that you can do, or from here also there is option to install the JDK. You can click onto this download JDK and then can select the version and can start with the JDK installation. For now, I am keeping this particular JDK selected. And now we can click onto this create button. And now here our Java project is created with the name Java tutorials. And here at the left hand side, we have this project pane where we are able to see some folders. This .idea is related to this particular IDE. And then we have this SRC folder where we are going to keep all our Java programs. This .getignore is used for the Git repository where if we want to ignore the specific files which we don't want to commit. For now, you need not to worry about it. And here we are also able to see this external libraries where all the external libraries would be appearing for our project. For now, only this JDK library is appearing here. Now let's focus onto this SRC folder. So inside the SRC, this main file is already there. As we have created the project through the IntelliJ, so by default, it has given us this particular file created with some sample code. So this main is the file name and its extension is .java. For now, let me close this particular file. And now let's create our first new Java program. If you want, you can delete this default file which we have got. For now, I'm keeping it here only. And now let's create one file. So inside the SRC folder only, we are going to create that file. So right click onto this SRC, go to new and click onto this Java class option. And here we can provide any name of our choice. Here I will give the name as Java program 1. And for this name also, we need to follow this Pascal casing where first character of each word would be the capital letter and there would not be any space in between. And now hit enter. And as soon as we do that, you would be able to see that our file got created with .java extension with the name Java program 1. And inside that also, we are able to see some code. And this code which got created is the empty class. This public means this particular class is accessible to all. This public is access modifier. About access modifier, we will talk in more details in upcoming videos. This class keyword is used to create the class inside our Java file. And then this is our class name, and the class name which got created is same as this .java file name, and it should be same only. If you will try to change this name, we would be able to see this error that this class new name is public and should be declared in the file name with the same name, right? Java program 13.java. So keep this in mind. Whatever the file name you are creating, give the same name for the class also. And inside it, we are going to create one method. About methods also, we are going to discuss in more details. For now, we are going to create one main method. And this main method is the entry point for our Java program, from where the execution will happen. If you have noticed, inside this main file also, there was this main method. And the same main method we are going to use for our first Java program. And for now, we are going to follow the same syntax, public static void main, and then as the parameter, we are going to pass this array of string with the name args. So let me write that down here. Public static void main is the method name. And then within these round parentheses, we need to provide the parameter, which is an array of type string. So string, these square brackets are used to create the array. About that also, we would talk in more details in future. And here we need to provide the name of this particular parameter. So the name I am providing as args. So this is our main method. And now we need to provide the body of this particular method. And to provide the body, we need to provide the curly braces. So opening and closing curly braces. And inside that, we are going to put our code which is going to get executed. So this main method is the entry point which will get executed. If you are not having this main method, you would not be able to execute this particular Java code. Let me rename this main method here. See, from here, this run icon is getting disappeared, which means that we would not be able to execute our Java code. And now, as soon as I corrected the name to the main, I'm able to see this run option. This public is again an access modifier here. About this static, we would talk in more details. For now, you can consider it as the keyword that we need to provide to create this main method here. And this void is the return type of this main method. So every method will have the return type that what this particular method is going to return. For now, it is not going to return anything. So that's why void would be here. And you need to follow the same syntax to create the main method. Public static void main, and then the parameter should be an array of type string. And for now, it is okay if you are not able to understand about these keywords which are appearing into this orange color. We are going to discuss about these keywords in more details in future. And now, as I told, we would be writing our code inside these parentheses of the main method. For now, just to keep it simple, we need to create one class, right, which we have created here with the name Java program 1, which has similar name as the file name. And then inside that particular class, we need to create one main method, and inside that we are going to write our code. So this opening and closing curly braces are for this particular class, and inside these braces we have the main method where we have these curly braces. And now let's write our first line of code which is going to get executed. And for that, we are going to print something onto the screen. And to print something onto the screen, we need to use this system.out.println, which is println. And within these round parentheses, we can provide any word which we want to print. So usually into the most of the tutorial, you will find the first word which programmers print is the hello word. So that you can print. For now, I will print hello wish infinite. So hello wish infinite. And whatever we want to print onto the console, we need to provide it within the double quotes only. If you will provide any single quotes or the backticks, so it will show you error. I'm telling this to you because if you are from JavaScript, TypeScript background, so in that case, there we can provide anything to provide the string. It can be double quotes, single quotes, or the backticks. But here into the Java, it is compulsory to provide the double quotes. And here inside it, I'm providing hello wish infinite. And now we have created our first program and we can run it. And to run the program, you can right click onto the program and then click onto this run option where we are able to see run the program name, which is Java program 1 dot main method, right? So this is the main method which will get executed. As I told, this is the entry point for our program. or you can directly click onto this run button at the top. So I'm clicking here, and as soon as I click here, my execution will get started, and see, it has opened the console where I'm able to see this hello Wish Infinite. And below it, we are able to see this process finished with exit code 0, as we have not received any error. So that's why we are getting this exit code 0. In case of error, we would be seeing the exit code as 1 or -1. And similarly, we can write any code inside the body of this main method. Let me print hello world now. And for that, again, we need to write system.out.println. And in IntelliJ, you can use one shortcut, which is sout. And as soon as you will hit enter, it will automatically type system.out.println. And here I will print hello world. So again, double quotes. And here we are going to put hello world. And now again running the script. So where both the words will get printed here. See hello Wish Infinite and then hello world. And on place of this println, you can also use just the print. Let me run the program. You would be able to see the difference. See, now both the strings are appearing in the same line because we have removed this ln from here. So this ln will make sure that your next string is getting printed into the new line. So again, putting it back. And here, one more thing to remember, that at the end of each line, we need to put a semicolon. Otherwise, we would be getting error. So by putting the semicolon, we are informing that we are terminating this particular line of code, right? Into the JavaScript, usually it is optional to put semicolon, but in Java, it is compulsory. And let me copy this particular piece of code into the document for your further reference. And this is very basic concept which we have discussed. And from here, there can be some basic interview questions like, can you create your class name with a different name from the Java file name? So answer would be the no. We need to create the class name with the same name as the Java file. Another question can be like that can you give any name in place of this main method? Again, the answer would be the no, as this main method is going to be the entry point for your Java program. And that's it for this particular video. Let me give you the quick recap. So here we saw that we can create one new Java project inside the IntelliJ, where this src folder will get created. And inside it, we are going to keep our .java file. And inside those Java file, we are going to create the class. And inside the class body, we are going to create one main method with this syntax, which is public static void main, and then parameter as array of string. And inside this main method, we can write any code which will get executed. And to start the execution, we can click onto this run button. And that's it from my end. You can click onto this first card to go to the next video. You can click onto the second card to access the whole Java tutorials playlist. And stay tuned for my upcoming videos. If you have any comments, questions or doubts, you can let me know into the comment section below. Please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much. Have a great day.